John.
And I'm Paul.
And we're here with another Bagged and Board Bite, bringing you Justice League Dark, number Pete Milligan and Mikkel Janin. Right?
Janin.
You have the darker forces of the Enchantress causing some trouble and defeating the normal Justice League. And it's pulling together some of the mystic people in the DCU together to solve this problem.
Yeah, it's definitely what I love about this is bringing in those mystic characters from the DCU and making magic matter again in the overall DCU. And these mystic characters, there are problems with them. It definitely feels like there is a price to pay when you dabble in magic in the DCU, which is good because I need some hard and fast rules for the, other realms, the worldly realms of magic, which is something we kind of got in out of the lead up to Infinite Crisis. What was that book?
Shadow Pact.
Not Shadow Pact, before Shadow Pact.
Day of Vengeance.
Day of Vengeance, and also in 52, thank you, John, with Felix Faust, that character having to trade away parts of his soul in order to get more power. You've got some very damaged characters here, namely John Constantine, or Constantine.
Which you only get for a second.
Yeah, you get to meet him, but you definitely get to see a very damaged character in Madame Xanadu, who can no longer tell past from future from present. Like, she definitely seems awash in her own visions and kind of lost.
Character you haven't seen in forever since his mini-series of Shade the Changing Man with his Technicolor dream coat.
It has a name. The Trivest?
Yeah.
The Trivest. And he is so alone as a character that definitely plays a part. And I like that little character moment there. And that's what I'm kind of talking about. And also Enchantress, who is the villain of this book, yet she's just kind of...
She sealed herself away, and her magic is kind of running loose on the world. And I think probably at the end of this, you'll have her on the team. But at this moment, she's the villain. And she's taken out Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. And, Cyborg. And,
Come on, the new Trinity in the new DCU, which is Superman, Wonder Woman, and Cyborg.
But you have Zatanna actually walking away from the Justice League to solve this because she's one of the only people that can do it. And she's the one bringing John Constantine into this.
Yeah.
Pete Milligan is a great writer. He does this type of story well, but I was not a fan. It was a little drab. If you're going to be pulling a book like this together, you need to bring these people together a lot quicker. And it feels like it's going to be over 2 to 3 books that you're going to get this team and things are going to get solved away. And it just seems like a slow burn. And I know, Paul,
I disagree. Like what I was saying was, I like the setup of the magic. I like the setup of each of these characters. I know we got just a tiny bit of John Constantine, but he's kind of the character that everybody will probably be the most familiar with if you have a passing knowledge of the DCU. He's the only one that's shown up in a whole movie for himself, really. And Zatanna, you get that. I liked how they had the play between her and Batman, because I just really like their relationship that Paul Dini has had even throughout the animated series, back in the animated series. So this is what I like. It's showing you all the team members and how they will all come together and how the roads. You kind of see where their paths will cross, but it hasn't happened yet. But it does feel. But it will feel more momentous when it does, and that's what I like. It's building. It's the coming crescendo where you wanted it to already hit.
Well, I just think you could tell these characters could be on their way to this point in a different way in the story. And in the story and how they did it, it just didn't sell me on it. And I don't know. I'm getting 2 and 3. I've pre-ordered them. if the book picks up, I'll probably be getting more, because this is the book that I said, this is my book. Out of the New 52, this is the one. And
it wasn't just because you were saying Avengers Dark.
it wasn't. The Dark Avengers. It wasn't that at all. But
it is definitely not Dark Avengers. It's nothing like that. It is definitely mystic characters. It's not evil Justice League.
But this is the book that, to me, fell the shortest because, you know, it could have been, I think it could have been done a lot better. And I'm not putting Pete Milligan down, because I think he's a great writer, and his name on this book sold me even more. So I think it's just getting down the line where it's going to go.
If you don't pick up issue 4, I probably will be, because I am in for this dark, twisted ride.
And I told you, you can have my issues 1, 2, and 3.
I will probably take those. So,
unless I really like it. But find out on our later Bag and Board Bites and hear what I have to say about them.
Mm-hmm. If you agree with me or John, or if you disagree with us both, comment down below. Send us an email.
What's the third option? I like it. I can do better. What's the third one?
The third is, I can see where John is coming from. And, Paul, I think you are right, where you do see the building crescendo, but John was right. It could have happened quicker. That could be the third option.
Okay.
Middle ground. And they can email us at middleground, contact@bagandboardcast.com, or put up a wall post over on our Facebook, Bagged and Board.